Good morning, students. We have read the poem The Spinning Sage. I hope you have understood the poem. Now let's come to the exercise. I hope you can solve it yourself, but still we are doing it. I'm helping you. If you feel any problem, you can talk to me. Okay? Have you read the poem and are written the difficult words that I told you in your notebook? Yes, while you do any work in your own notebook, start it with day and date with proper lines, margin lines, and after completion of work, draw ending line also with pencil and scale. Okay, and whatever the work you are doing, do that in a very good hand. Are you understanding? Yes, you are to improve your handwriting during these days. Okay, so you promise me that whatever you will do in your notebook, that should be written in a very good hand. Okay, let's come to the first question. The sage was worried about. There are three options: his tail, his hair, his pig. Yes, the correct answer is first. The sage was worried about his tail. Yes. Why? You know it very well that he was worried about his pigtail because it was at the back of his head and he wanted it in front. The next. The sage wanted the pigtail to hang behind him, to spin round around him, to hang at his face. Yes, the third option. The sage wanted the pigtail to hang at his face. Understood? Yeah. The third. This poem is about the wisdom of the sage, the way sages live, the foolishness of the sage. I know that you all know this answer very well. That the answer is the C part, the foolishness of the sage. Okay, as we have discussed, the sage is which type of clothes they wear? Orange color, yes. And in their feet, which type of slippers they wear? They wear wooden slippers. And what is the meaning of sage? Sage means a very wise person. Is the sage in the poem is wise? No. He is doing foolishness act. So this shows that the sage that we are reading in this poem is not wise. Okay? So we have done all these three. Let's come again and see the answers. The answer of the first is his tail, and the second to hang at his face, and the third one is the foolishness of the sage. It's complete. Come to the question now. It's very easy. What was the cause of the sage's worry? Means cause means what is the meaning of cause? Cause means reason. Cause here it is looking REA. Reason. So what was the reason of the sage's worry? Why was the sage worried? And you all know it. Why was the sage worried? The sage was worried because his pigtail was at back of his head, but he wanted his pigtail in front of his face. He tried to bring it in front of his face. He moved round and round, but all his efforts were in vain. So the try that sage was doing to bring his pigtail in front of his face was wasted. So this was the cause of the sage's worry. Okay, the sage's worry was that his pigtail was not coming in front of his face. Dear students, I want to tell you one thing, that as we have read this poem, according to that, we can frame any answer from our side. I will give you the answer, but as we have read the poem, you try yourself to find out the answer, to make answer yourself. Because you see, we have read the poem and this is the question, and I know 100% you all are so intelligent, you can frame answer. Okay, so from this class you try to find answers yourself. Okay, now let's come to the word meanings. Although we have done while we were doing the poem, but again I want to tell you, because these you are to write in your notebook. First word is says. Says means says, a very wise person. Okay, days of yore, long ago, before a long time. Pigtail, pigtail, hair tied together into a bunch and twisted into plaits. So you can write this, hair tied together into a bunch and twisted into plaits. This you need to write full. Mused, thought. Mused, thought carefully. Here it is written, but if you write up to here only, mused, thought, it will also be correct. After that, curious. After that, curious. Curious means strange and unusual. In this poem, it is the meaning of curious is strange and unusual. Some students, they get confused why this written here. Here, what is the meaning? Here, it is written here because it means here in this poem the word have this meaning. This word has this meaning, strange and unusual. Okay. Otherwise, curious means who wanted to learn more and more, very much curious to learn about anything. Okay, but in this poem, curious means strange and unusual. Okay, the next word is swore. Swore means vowed, but as I told you, you can write here promised also. Either you write vowed or you can write promised. You make it correct, it's not getting written right properly, so you can write the spelling promised, PROMISED, promised. Okay, PO okay, promised, swore, promised or vowed. Dangling. Dangling means hanging or swinging freely. Swinging here and there. Okay, you know swing? What you do on swings? You sit and enjoy. So as the way the swings they move, in the same way the pigtail was also swinging. Okay. So what is the meaning of dangling? Dangling means you can write either hanging or swinging freely. Okay, so the meaning of dangling, you write either this one or this one in your notebook. Okay, then after mystery. Mystery means something that is difficult to understand. Understood? something that is difficult to understand. Next, mattered not a pin. Mattered not a pin means made no difference. Don't show any effect. Okay, mattered not a pin means made no difference. Means if you have done anything and that thing has not brought any change, so means that is mattered not a pin, means made no difference. Okay, then come to the next. The next word is stout. Stout means strong and thick. And what was stout? Said's pigtail was stout? Yes. Slack. Slack means without attention and energy. Means the sage, whatever the sage was doing, that was full of energy and full of attention. And what he was doing? He was twirling and moving round and round. Okay, so slack means without attention and energy. Twist. Turn the body quickly and change direction. So here in your notebook you can write twist, turn the body quickly. Up to here you can write the meaning in your notebook. Turn the body quickly. Okay. After that, next is twirl. Twirl means move round and round. Twirl, move round and round. Tack, move in a zigzag way, as I told you. What is the zigzag way? Zigzag like this. And what was moving in a zigzag way? Tail. What was moving? Tail. Understood? So, tack means move in a zigzag way. Then after, faithful. Faithful, staying with. Staying with, as we all have dogs at home. Not all, but most of the people you have, and you have seen also, that dogs are the faithful animals. Yes, faithful means the one who stays with us, obeys us, and does everything for our benefit, for our good. Okay, so faithful means staying with. Okay, so you all write these word meanings in your notebook in a very good hand. Solve exercise and write question answers in your notebook in a good handwriting. And in this way, this poem is completed. I hope you have understood it. Okay, read it again, learn the word meanings, learn the spellings of the difficult words, and read it again and again, whatever you are doing. Okay, so I think this is clear. That's all. Thank you very much.